Gaming. Gaming. Can we get some confirmation that we're live on both platforms? He doesn't know. He's got trust issues. He never knows if we're live on YouTube. It's scary to think that we might not be live on YouTube after taking all the time to make the thumbnail and everything, and then everyone has to come to, and everyone has to go to Twitch instead. Hope everyone's doing well. I think this is, yeah, all I do is post in my Discord. I post in the Mahjong Soul Discord. We should just be chilling. The live stream says it's going on YouTube. That's the fricked up part. But you literally can never tell. Should we carapace? Good tidings, good tidings. Let me get a fun bevy while I'm at it. I just peed and I feel like I have to pee again. What's going on here? Am I dying? I might be dying. Haslos, good tidings. Thank you so much for the confirmation. Sylv Trout, does everyone think Yusong is folding today? Let me tell you something, okay? There's gonna be some folding and there's gonna be some bolding. I'm gonna be bold at certain moments during today's stream as well. Limax, good tidings. Vitio May, R Goldie, good tidings. I'm releasing the bad toxins. Given the amount that I've peed, I would say that my entire body is just bad toxins. Okay, let me go get a fun bevy and I'll be right back. Wow. Okay, I took a little bit longer, but that's only because not only did I get myself a fun beverage, I also washed myself a bowl of berries. And so that's gonna be, I mean, I'm gonna talk about it more, but whenever I do something good, you can say something like, you deserve a berry for that. And then I'll be like, yum, 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 I get to eat a berry after this. Andrew was here. Thank you for the 10 months of Prime. Holy moly, I really appreciate it. I was watching berries. Thank you so much. I really appreciate the support. Let me also thank Procyon for the boost on the Discord. Holy moly. I mean, I think it's good if we get boosts on the Discord, right? Then, because I know people are in the VC streaming Mahjong to one another. And so, you know, like that, you can stream in higher quality and stuff. And then Discord knows that we're not playing around. You know what I mean? MRE Kid, good tidings. Russ Kulu's, good tidings, good tidings. Azure Flash, Oishi, R Goldie, Tudamaru, Nitro, Nuke, Riddle, Pony, Bauer. If I'm missing anyone, I don't mean to be. I just don't want to say anyone twice. You deserve a berry for thinking of the berry reward system. Oh, hell yeah. My first berry. watching this stream in 8K, I don't even know if I can do that. Like, my monitor resolution, and don't laugh at me, okay? Genuinely don't laugh at me, because I know this is not very good. But my monitor resolution is 1080p. Like, that's how I'm seeing things. So even if I display capture, I would have to upscale to do higher than 1080p. And I don't even know if that'll even look that good. You know what I mean? 1080p kind of goated. I'm not gonna lie to you. Like, I think that a more dense pixel display might look a tiny bit nicer. Whoa! Who else just... IV just boosted the... Whoa. We're getting hella boosts on the Discord. Whoa. Thank you for the boost as well. Holy, we're getting boosts. It's like a little kid when they want to go up. Uppies, you know what I mean? We're getting boosts right now. Real iced coffee, good tidings, good tidings. Oh, we got to get this, we got to get this show on the road, folks. We got to get this show on the road. Why is there nothing on the screen whenever I start the stream? Why is there nothing on the stream? Folks, it's Mahjong Monday. It's Destroy Dora December. And then we're going to go to Virginia, and then we're going to go to the White House. Folks, it's me. It's Yusong. I hope everyone's doing well. I'm telling you right now. We will not be hard stuck Master 2-star. We will not be hard stuck Master 2-star if I have anything to do about it, okay? Welcome to Mahjong Mondays. Hope everyone's doing well. I was talking a little bit about this before the stream, but we're rocking with a really good spread today, okay? Number one, half-drank Arizona iced tea. Finely aged plastic bottle Arizona iced tea. Secondarily, check this out. I got a bowl of berries. I washed myself a bowl of berries. And I was telling people about this. Before the stream. Whenever I do something well today, you can say to me, hey, Yusong, that was good. You deserve a berry. And then I'll eat a berry. And then I'll Pavlovian, like in a Pavlovian sense, I'll train myself to make better Riichi Mahjong plays because I really want to eat these berries. I love blackberries and I tolerate raspberries, but I know that they're good for fiber. And that is the situation that we're in right now, folks. We're headed into the Jade Room. I hope everyone's doing well. Planning on a healthy snack is great. Yusong, you deserve a berry. Ooh. Who am I? Nanashi Mume? The way I'm enjoying all my berries right now? Okay. Maybe a little too soon. And that's okay. Bread Bowl, thank you for the 5 years. Jesus Christ. My longest parasocial relationship. We're about to parasocially move in with one another. Holy frick. Thank you so much for all the support. It's a long-ass time. I sincerely appreciate it. Thank you. Tata PNH Hob. Thank you so much for the follow as well. Folks, it's gonna be... I'm feeling it in my loins today, okay? I'm feeling it in my loins. I'm not settling. I'm genuinely not settling. Oh, Yusong, you could have such a blissful existence, bouncing up and down between Master 2-star and Master 1-star for the rest of your life. I'm not doing that here, folks, okay? If you think that I don't have a desire to win, if you don't think I have the flames of competition burning brightly inside me, you are dead wrong. I want to rank up so badly. Not because I think gamer cred is important. Like, I've never really been impressed when someone's like, oh, I'm blank rank in League of Legends, or I'm blank in Apex Legends. Like, that honestly is like, okay, if we're bragging about that kind of stuff, this isn't a strong enough foundation for a friendship. But, you know, like, in terms of just YouTube, and just in terms of, like, my own social development, I guess, I don't know. But I don't want to... I want change. You know what I mean? I want to get stronger. I want to show that on your 2000th hour of playing Riichi Mahjong that you've internalized some information, that you know a little bit about what to do and what not to do while playing Riichi Mahjong. You know what I mean? Rothcal, good tidings. Kiru, good tidings. The Anti-Oedipus, good tidings. Russ on YouTube. Asher Blackwood, Lotus Bloom, J-Stan T-Rex, good tidings. I hope everyone's doing well today. I'm doing okay. Personally, I'm doing okay. It's an interesting hand, isn't it, Governor? I mean, there's a world where pure straight happens, right? There's a world where pure straight happens. It's not this one. It's absolutely not this one. You want to know what world we live in? We live in a world where the 1% on the top 1% of the 1%. We live in a world where I'm just straight up going for a 6, 7, 8 mixed treble sequence. And I'm going to be real with you. That's even on thin ice. That's extremely on thin ice. I'm just trying to get into Tenpai right now. And this hand, although it seems like the waters are calm right now, I can see the fins of the sharks starting to rise, okay? What do I mean by that? Hang on, I don't even know what I mean by that. Hang on. I mean, I could cut the 8, but I genuinely don't want to. Ah! Okay, we have a 6, 7, 8 Sanshoku in our hand, but it requires some flexibility. Do you know what I mean? We need a... If we use the 6, 7, 8 as part of our Sanshoku, I don't know if I like what that says about the rest of our hand. We might also get into a position where we are double tile Yorking it for the 9 of characters or for the 1 of circles. That's okay, you know? Let me just say something right now, okay? Before we start talking about pee and poop and vomit or whatever, as it usually goes on a stream. Or just kidding. I was watching NL stream earlier. I was watching NL stream earlier. A lot of discussion about intimacy. Intimacy is a friendly way to put it. Intimacy is the most milquetoast way to put it I can even imagine. Anyway. Oh, okay. All right. We might be in Furiten, but that's okay. The 6, 7, 8 Sanshokler genuinely exists in this current iteration. We really want to draw into a 3 or a 6 of circles. The reason that I'm like, okay, it might seem like the waters are still right now, but I see sharks. And the reason why I see sharks is because I see the absence of minnows. This is a very poetic way to describe this, but the reason why I'm a little bit scared right now, the reason why I'm quaking in my boots a little bit right now is because we see 0 copies of the Red 5. We see 0 copies of the Dora, and I'm telling you right now, Dream Girl's voice, I'm not going. I can't throw this tile. I genuinely, it's so fricked up, and I want to keep the dealer seat so badly, okay? My body yearns to keep the dealer seat, and yet we can't. I can't throw this tile. The Dora is the 5 of bamboo. We see 0 copies of the Dora, 0 copies of the Red 5. 55 nothings, 55 absences. And I don't want to deal into that. If someone else wants to deal in, they can freaking Beauty and the Beast voice be my guest. I'll even say this. You can put my service to the test. Jaruonic, thank you for the 5 months. I sincerely appreciate it. Thank you. I really appreciate it. You get a berry for Furiten Riichi? Oh, I didn't even... Oh, but I didn't Furiten Riichi, and so I don't get a berry yet. That's okay. It's absolutely okay. 1 8 of characters left. Yeah, it's not looking great for us, too, in terms of the tiles that we would want to be drawing in this hand. Look! Sometimes, you know, even the best fall down sometimes. Even the best laid plans might not get you into Tenpai, and that's okay. I'm telling you right now, when we end this game in first place, we are going to be laughing at how desperate, at how naive we were trying to get into Tenpai at East 1. And now look at this. I'm calling my shot. Someone's in Tenpai for the 6 of bamboo. Oh, okay. Ah, okay. Just... Cut this out of the highlights video. Cut this part out of the highlights video. I'm doing okay today. Had a very insecure weekend, but I'm doing better. I talk about this on an upcoming YouTube video. I bombed so hard at improv class that I genuinely had an identity crisis. I bombed so hard during improv class that I genuinely was like, who am I? like, what are my skills? What are my weaknesses? I bombed so hard. It's okay. It's not like the first time I've ever bombed. It's not the last time. You've seen me make jokes in front of my contemporaries and colleagues. You know, it's okay. It was a tough weekend. It was definitely a tough weekend. Yusong is going through a very insecure arc right now. Yusong is going through a very insecure arc. You know, the band Lawrence that I really like, they have a song that I think very accurately describes how I feel right now. It's like, I'm confident that I'm insecure. That's all I got. Like, I don't think that... Look, I have not reached rock bottom yet, okay? And I know what it feels like to reach rock bottom. You want to know what it feels like to reach rock bottom? Texting someone, do you hate me? I have not gotten to that point yet. But I am on the verge of texting someone, do you think I'm funny? And that's, I don't love that. Yusong is in a very vulnerable space right now. Yusong is also like... Again, I talk about this on an upcoming YouTube video. I apologize for, you know, a little bit of spoilers, a little bit of walking, double dipping in terms of anecdotes. You know what I mean? There is no bottom. Exactly. Do you hate me? Oh, you don't hate me? Were you just saying that because you secretly hate me? Like, there's no winning. Do you know what I mean? There's like actually no winning in terms of like an insecurity off. And I've most of my college days were spent hitting that keg. Hey, most of my college days, giga insecure. I'm hoping that you never talk to someone that knew me during college. I can't handle that. I just can't handle that. No. Okay, sometimes you just got to give a crossword a disapproving tone. But most of my time in college was spent being like, oh, does everybody hate me? Does nobody think I'm funny? Is everybody just tolerating me? You know, it's hard. It's genuinely hard. I don't know how to just be. I don't know how to be confident. I don't know how to just be like, oh yeah, everyone, you know, I'm just Yusong. I don't need to be the best person in the world. I don't need to be the the worst person in the world. I can just be me and just exist. College for me is just go to class, leave, sleep. Yeah, I think that for me, college was go to class, procrastinate on every single assignment that I've ever had in my entire life, and do sketch comedy. Okay, I'll throw you in a fourth secret activity: desperately swiping right on everyone on Tinder. Which, by the way, not a good like. Can I get a 1 in chat if you believe me? Which is just like, people can smell desperation from a mile away. You might think that the smell of desperation is a physical smell. It is not a physical smell. It transcends boundaries, okay? It transcends space-time. You can tell if someone's desperate based off of their photos and the way that they write their bios in dating apps. And I was so giga desperate. I was just so giga desperate. I was genuinely, this is real. I'm not even trying to make a joke. Oh, Yusong, we know. We'll tell you when you make a joke, Yusong. There'll be laughter in the audience, in the stands. It's like I was genuinely swiping right on everyone. Not number one, because lonely. Number two, because it's like, oh, well, if I can prove that someone else wants to be with me, then it means that I'm a human being that's worth, that I'm like a human being that's like worth something. And that is, let me tell you how brief and fleeting those conversations and relationships were. It was difficult. It was weird. Beautiful Scarlet Claw, thank you so much for the follow. Never used a dating app. I can't comment. I think that's a good thing. I think that they're tricky. Sometimes Yusong just doesn't know what to do. Sometimes the social interaction of it all, that is already too tricky for me to navigate. And like, I'll tell you one time in upstate New York, and I hope that the person that matched with me is not here right now, but their first message to me was just "you dong." Like, and I didn't like, I make jokes all the time on stream about my best friend you dong this, my best friend you dong that. I was not making jokes about you dong at all in my profile. I wasn't even making YouTube videos back then. And that it was meant to be a funny thing. Like, their profile was very funny. My profile was, I mean, it was trying to be funny. I don't know, jury's still out on whether or not I succeeded on that, but my profile was trying to be very funny. Their profile was very funny. And so their first message to me was just "you dong." And then I replied, "I deserve this," because I was just trying to be funny. And then no one sent a message for like weeks on end. I don't know how to talk to people. The closest I've gotten is like, okay, now I will ask a question. Okay, cool. Now you will ask a question. Okay, cool. Now I will ask a question. That I feel, that I can handle. That I can genuinely handle. But a curveball from left field, you dong, bright and early in the morning, Yusong can't handle. Yusong can't handle that. You know what I mean? I'm Vietnamese and my last name used to be Dong. Of course, my brother's first name was Harry. Damn! That's tricky. That's a tricky moment for sure. If your name is Harry Dong, that's rough. I thought I had it bad because like people, luckily no one does it here, either in YouTube chat or on Twitch chat. But like no one's ever like, oh, Yusong, sing me a song. No one's like that. And I'm truly, with a tender and honest heart, I just want to say that I'm grateful for that. But let me tell you something. In my school year, I mean, I don't know if I'm gonna call Riichi. This is just paying $1,000 just to watch. I don't know if I don't want to pay $1,000 just to watch. I have Pinfu, One Dora, Tanya. I don't want anyone. I want people playing like a little stupid right now. I want people to get loose a little bit. I think if I call Riichi, no one throws a risky tile for the rest of the round. With this non-Riichi decision, I think someone might genuinely throw a 4 or a 7 of bamboo to try to get cute with it. You know what I mean? Ah! This tile is close to the door. We see we see 4 copies of the 5. No one can have a 5-6 in their hand. Gaming. Could someone have an 8-9? Yeah. But what are the chances that they got that? You know what I mean? We're in there, folks. We're genuinely in there. Right, Lord? Game recognized game. We're waiting on the same damn tiles. Let's go. Riichi with less than 10 draws remaining is the Kakegarui thing to do. The Kakegarui thing to do is to bite my lip and to moan and then call Riichi. If we're gonna be honest. For those of you who don't know, the character that I'm playing as is from an anime called Kakegarui, and it's and how do I want to? There's only one way to describe it. It is a horny gambling anime on, I think, Netflix, you know? Would I do that for a berry? Don't try to corrupt my berry system. The berry system is so innocent and pure. The berry system is only here to reward me when I do a good thing. And I don't want to turn it into some sort of Pavlovian NSFW engine, you know? The characters are from stuff. Some of the characters are from stuff. Some of the characters are just OG, like original OCs from the Mahjong Soul universe, but some of the characters are, they go to a different school. They come from a different IP entirely. I like the anime Kakegarui, but you can't ever say that in public because it is an obscenely horny anime. It is genuinely like, even the opening credits, there's stuff that's like, oh, like I like this anime. I'm legally never allowed to say that I like it. I mean, I just did to you right now, but not. It makes me feel bad to admit that I like Kakegarui. Okay, hang on. I'm sitting in the west seat, and I'm far from the shallows now, and it's gotten me to a point where I don't necessarily want to throw the west wind until I absolutely freaking have to. If I draw into another one, my hand goes oingo boingo. Tilda da. Good tidings, good tidings. Thank you so much for the follow. It is just too horny. They like gambling too much. But I like how feverish all the characters get. I just think that stylistically it slaps. You know what I mean? They got cool character designs. The music in that show, Pokeballsy, good tidings, good tidings. The music in that show is very, very good as well. I'm a huge fan of the music in that show. Hang on. Not me liking hentai for the music and for the plot, but like, no, genuinely, the music is very good. It's very jazzy. Whoa! Whoa! Am I going for it? I mean, if I draw into it, I have to. I genuinely just have to. But this is tricky. I mean, there's a million tiles that get us into Tenpai right now, right? 8 of characters, 7 of characters, 6 of characters, 5 of characters, 4 of characters, 3 of characters, 8 of bamboo. Like, all of those tiles get us into Tenpai. Westwind also gets us into Tenpai. And we would have to, legally, I'm not allowed to fold this hand if I draw into the Westwind. Riichi, 2 Dora, 1 red 5. That's an interesting tile. I'm gonna be real with you. We're greeting today, and I'm gonna make a huge call right now. Recti boy, thank you so much for the follow. I'm gonna make a huge call right. I'm gonna give myself a berry for doing something that I don't think I would normally do, which is hanging on to the Dora. It's a little bit. I don't know if it's a good idea. But I'm gonna give myself a berry for trying to expand my horizons. Life cereal, good tidings. I want to get into Tenpai before the end of the round too. So if someone gives me the chance to pawn, I guess just 5 of characters, 8 of bamboo is kind of, oh Christ. Okay, well, all the Dora, all my ape's gone. So that doesn't feel very good. That doesn't feel very good at all right now. But if we can get into Tenpai, if we can just avoid paying out the exhaustive draw penalty, that'll be good. You know what I mean? If I do a Karari cosplay, I would want the I would want the chest plate or whatever. I think you could buy the uniform, you could buy all of it. I think it's actually more cool to go whole hog on a gender bend cosplay than to go half hog on a gender bend anything. Sanoko Grass, good tidings, good tidings. I just lost a game in East 1 dealing into a Hanemon and a Baimon. Okay, someone pull up the Simpsons JPEG. It is the worst day of your life so far. And honestly, the fact that we weren't able to get into Tenpai is nothing short of just a true Shakespearean tragedy. Am I allowed to throw? I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go for it right now. I'm gonna go for it. 3 5s are visible. But not all the Dora are visible, so even if we deal into someone, it's probably not the worst thing that you've ever seen. I don't expect Vitler to raw dog a 5 of characters right now, but I love not paying out the exhaustive draw penalty. And there it is, folks. And there it is. A crosslord might remain the dealer's seat, that's fine. Don't tell the librarian about this. Yo, I'm trying to get some shit started. I'm trying to be like this, because look, I think League of Legends is is worse for humanity than the Stanford prison experiment, but I think that it would be fun to stream League of Legends with a 5-stack or anything else. So, the librarian's here. I'm trying to churn the waters, put out some feelers for a little bit of a League of Legends moment. I think that would be nice. And then it's like, well, I think that my friends, my comrades, Nakama, if you will, that, if teenagers are mean to me, at least I'll have some kindred spirits, some allies that are maybe better at comebacks than me, because I only know the one line, and it's been workshopped for a long time. Don't get me wrong, I like the one line that I have. Should I call the ambulance for you? But it might not hit on the second or third send. You know what I mean? The Night's Frosts, good tidings. Nalafish, I think I said good tidings, but just in case that I didn't. Good tidings, good tidings. This hand is good. I want to draw into another red dragon. Obviously, that is the nut draw. Outside of that, sure. Just random tiles that we can get to move towards Tenpai. Okay. You don't have to hurt yourself for content, that, Lenny. Look, League of Legends is close to self-harm. I hear you. I genuinely hear you on that. I see you, and that is valid. And I should be careful about when and how I do League of Legends. Actual Dota edging me? Look, Dota is for cool kids. I can't do Dota. There's not enough magical realism, but cartoonified magical realism for me. Dota is like, hey, you want to smoke a blunt under the bleachers? It's just intense. You know what I mean? Just like an intense thing, an intense moment. Do they want to know about my bronze level Mawashi? No, they don't want to know about my bronze level Mawashi. I think for that reason, Sharks, I'm out. I'm a little bit scared, and for that reason, Sharks, I'm out. I'm gonna give myself a berry. I'm gonna reward myself with a berry for this decision. I think it is a measured decision. Call me H-Bomber guy. Dota is too scary for me. It's just too hardcore. League of Legends, there's kind of the illusion. Oh, you can't do that. The slow roll this better be a freaking Yakuman. This better be a Yakuman. Otherwise, I don't agree with the... No! I don't agree. You don't get to... That's BM, right? This is genuinely how weak my psyche is. Real talk. And I'm ready to be wrong here. I'm genuinely ready to be wrong. Isn't that BM? Can I get a 1 in chat if you consider that BM? And BM stands for not bowel movement, but it stands for bad manners. I think if you're gonna emo before you win, you can't do that. You know what I mean? I just think it's rude for everyone else. It's a little BM, 2. It's a wild skin. I've never had the mobiles are evil feeling because I only play 3-stack or 5-stack. Me at Waffle House. Right? If we're talking 3 stacks or 5 stacks, me ordering some pancakes and flapjacks. Am I right, folks? Okay. He's won everyone back. He lost the audience for a little bit. Now everyone's back on board. But Dota, you also have to turn your character. And I think that's something that's hard to get used to. I think I would be fine because I would be able to use my knowledge from League of Legends. It's all, it's the same drug. It's just laced with different stuff. You know what I mean? It's just laced with different cosmetics, He emoted. I did. A crosslord emoted before they called Ron. I'm not gonna say that they deserve to be tried in The Hague. All I'm trying to say is that at least they should be indicted a few times. Like, I don't know. I think that that's a little rude. This hand, I'm gonna be real with you. They're not. I can't win with these cats. I genuinely can't win with these cats. These tiles aren't doing it for me anymore. Absolutely not. It's like seeing a naked photo versus like watching like the most deviant hentai that you've ever seen in your entire life. Suddenly the photo is not doing it. These tiles are not doing it. I can't win with these cats. I genuinely can't. I've got to stop referencing NSFW stuff. My brain didn't used to be this rotten. Can I get a 1 in chat if you believe me? I don't want to blame anyone, but I literally tuned into Northern Lion's stream today. First thing that I heard, isn't it wild that women can have sex and masturbate at the same time? That shit must feel so good. Dude, you know what I mean? It's just, you know, having a hard time getting used to my new colleagues is all. That's all I'm trying to say. I can't Riichi that. That was the worst fucking Riichi I've ever seen. I'm spitting everywhere. I could con here and go for after a con. I'm not doing that noise. I'm not doing that noise. And I'm giving myself a berry for that decision. And then someone told him about the prostate. Yeah, I was there for all of that. Yeah, also, it's not limited towards... I disagree with the thesis. I think it's like anyone can do that. Riichi, this is more like it. This is genuinely more like it. I knew that if we're a little bit of a patient peanut, if we were just a little bit patient, we could end up on a much better weight, right? We could draw into 4 of circles. 2 of circles lands us in Zuzzy for Earth in jail, but I was willing to let this hand die. I'm hardcore. I'm genuinely so tough. I was willing to fold a 10 by hand. That's how I got into Weenie Hut Juniors. Oops! And I don't BM. Even though I'm ruining Right Lord's day right now, even though this feels amazing, even though this feels way better than having sex and masturbating at the same time, I don't BM. I absolutely don't BM. The Bunny, thank you for the Prime. First time catching you live on Twitch. I've watched a lot of hours of your content online. Appreciate the effort. Thank you so much for the kind words. Welcome in. Thank you for the support. Yeah, here on this stream, we get money and we run Right Lords. That's what we do here. Why did I sound so lame while saying that? Don't answer honestly. Don't. Come on. Let me live in blissful ignorance. Dorito Cake, thank you so much for the follow as well. That was the first thing I heard too when I tuned in today. Goose, it was wild. I mean, I hope that they're not here. I will say, I did try chatting. I genuinely tried chatting in their community. I did not get any response, and I did not get recognized. That's okay. That's bound to happen. The chat is moving, 40,000 miles a minute, more like me when I made that Waffle House joke. People were loving every second of it. I think that but I think that's for the best. I'm not even coping here because I'm realizing that I have like a confusing goal when I show up in other Twitch streamers chats, and it's like, well, I want to get noticed, but whenever I do get noticed, I genuinely get so anxious, and then I just like hide. I just hide. So I don't get it. I genuinely don't get it. I think that networking in other situations is a lot simpler than networking on Twitch. I don't know. It's just too scary to be in a mob of people and then to like stick your head up from the mob and say hello. Like, I just think it's too scary. You know what I mean? Kind of better to not be recognized. That's what I'm saying. That's absolutely what I'm saying. Sometimes, and this is, I mean, like, I don't mean to be a clout goblin. Like, I don't really think this matters at all. Sometimes I will show up in someone's chat and I will turn off, because when you stream a lot on Twitch, they give you the badge. They give you the little check mark. You can turn off the check mark. And so sometimes I'll turn off the check mark just to like blend in a little bit more. Sometimes I just don't want to be perceived. Sometimes I literally want to, I'm the G in lasagna posting. I just don't want to. I'm taking this. I think it's better. What? The genius who descended into darkness. I'm giving myself a berry for this. I'm giving myself a berry for this. You were good today, Yusong. Ooh. So how does Fur 10 work? If someone throws a 2 or a 5 of characters, we literally cannot call Ron. They won't let us. It stinks beans, does he first in jail. However, if we sumo, because our hand is still valid, we got that red dragon. Uh-oh, that's the Dora. Ah! This is a dealer. Is this a dealer moment? It is a... Oh my God. Spit out the berry. I can't. The berry's in me now. The berry's too far in me. Me with my fruit basket NSFW fanfiction, except it's literally with a basket of fruit and not the franchise. What? I need to take a second. I need to take a second and get my brain back on track. I'm going to take a deep breath. I'm going to take a deep breath. Andy on YouTube, good tidings, good tidings. -1 berry. I'm now negative berry, so the next time I earn a berry, I don't even get to eat a berry. I'm doing okay today. Walked past a I almost said hi to a stranger today. What do we think about this? I was on my outside walks and my patented Yusong outside walks. I was doing a parasol walk, right? I take a parasol when I go outside because I get headaches under the sun very easily because I have a frail constitution and I have a frail constitution, and I don't know. I don't want to put on sunscreen, so I do a little bit of an umbrella. I think that that's not even helping with the sun's harsh rays, but whatever. There was a person that was doing Amazon deliveries, and there was a lot of dogs barking at the both of us because we were two human beings passing by, and I almost said hi to another person because I felt like I had a good excuse to. You know what? I almost said, loud dogs, huh? Folks, I don't know how to tell you this. I was just depressed all weekend. Wow. I have 0 anecdotes. I genuinely have 0 fucking anecdotes. I'm trying to... I did nothing all weekend except I was sad and I watched season 1 of Attack on Titan, okay? The weather today. Genuinely the weather today. Genuinely fine. How was watching Attack on Titan Season 1? I wanted to re-watch Attack on Titan. Not Season 1. Here's the thing. I have my qualms about Attack on Titan, okay? I'm not going to say it's the greatest show of all time. I think I have some certifiable qualms with the writing, especially towards the end. I think everything that happened after the basement, Yusung's a little angry. And that's putting it mildly. But I realized that in my depression, I was just watching scenes from Attack on Titan, you know? Levi versus Beast Titan, 14 million views on YouTube, subbed. Erwin Smith montage, 15 million views on YouTube, clicked, you know? And then I realized, like, wow, this is really unsatisfying to watch, like, you know, kind of like, this is really unsatisfying to just keep watching clips and to just want to watch the show. And I was like, wait, you could just watch the show. Like, you could just fucking watch the show. So, whoa! Nah, this is close to the Dora. Someone could have a 5-6. But if they have a 5-6 right now and they don't call Ron, like, it's kind of Suji gaming. Someone could have a 2-3. Yeah, okay. Someone could... I can't win. I can't win. I probably shouldn't be doing stuff like that. It was kind of close to the Dora. I agree, but I also want us to recognize that we are all talking with hindsight right now, and I just need a 1 in chat if we all intellectually understand that right now. Can I get a 1 in chat? Can I get a 1 in chat if we all understand? I think that was okay. It was like half Suji, maybe not the greatest idea Yusung's ever had, maybe not the worst idea that Yusung's ever had. 2, I appreciate the honesty. And we're not out of this. Not only do we have a gazillion dealer seats left in this game, and by that I mean we have 1 dealer seat left in this game, this hand kind of heat with it. I think our nut draw is, and I'm sounding dangerously close to either Bobby Hill or Angela Giratana. I think our nut draw is 4 of circles followed by 6 of circles. Riichi Pinfu Tanyao is a good way to squeeze water from a stone right now. You know what I mean? So it's not that bad. I think if we get to call in early, Riichi, other people are on the back foot, and it's early enough such that we have a pretty decent chance at sumoing the damn tile ourselves. Now, unfortunately, even though that we could accept 6 of circles, 8 of circles, 9 of circles, 3 of bamboo, 5 of bamboo, 8 of bamboo, even though all of those tiles land us in a pretty nasty tenpai, unable to draw any of them, that's okay. Think berry thoughts? I'm going to give myself a berry. I'm going to give myself a berry. Appropriate of nothing. I break free from the chains that I have to do something good to get a berry. Sometimes you just need to treat yourself with a little bit of a berry just to pog up. Real talk, favorite fruit I think is blackberries. I genuinely love blackberries so much. And the only reason that raspberries are even in the mix right now, me as a hateful sound engineer listening to a band of fruit, the only reason that raspberries are even in the mix right now is because of their fiber content. That is the only reason. Agent Cooler, thank you for the 58 months. Bezos bucks. Prime sub for the good berry boy. Okay. Listening to like an ASMR audio. My, someone's been a good berry boy, haven't they? Yo, I can't blame it all on the colleagues. My mind was definitely tainted by the internet before, but now I just feel a lot more freedom, and I shouldn't be. I feel a lot more freedom just to let it all out. I'm also a huge BlackBerry fan. Me buying Nokia stock in 2008. Am I right? Oops. I mean, this is really good. I'm competing with Right Lord for the fate of the universe. We missed Oradora. That's okay. It's a 2-1, and now we're in the dealer seat. And I'm telling you right now, even though we've played the worst Mahjong you've ever seen up until now, that might get erased by the sands of time. Like, we might just be able to cinch this one out regardless. You know what I mean? You're so real. I just bought like 4 cases of blackberries from Costco. It's honestly, that's a goated strategy. And they're nice because when they're bad, it's very easy to tell if they're bad. And then sometimes with raspberries, I'm like, I don't know if this mold is going to kill me or not. I can't even tell if this is mold or if it's just a little white. Like sometimes raspberries just get like that. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 shapes in the bamboo suit, no album out. This is a little haphazard. I'll just say that much. Show me another 9 of bamboo. Okay. Show me another 1 of bamboo. And then maybe we can YOLO send on the full flush. I don't know. Oh, this is my freaking dealer seat too. Nah, I can't do it. Oh! Okay. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 shapes. Okay. Me as Tyler the Creator, starting the song "See You Again." Okay. Now what do we need to see? Show me a 2 of bamboo. Show me a 2 of bamboo or a 9 of bamboo. 3 of bamboo is acceptable. I'm 1 tile away. The one piece. I'm 1 tile away from tenpai right now. I don't want this tenpai. As in, like, here's the dream, okay? I'll tell you the dream right now. That's interesting. I don't know. I think that's good. I think now I can still accept 8 of bamboo or 4 of bamboo. This hand kind of gnarly with it, to be honest with you. I don't know how this hand gets into tenpai, but like I'm feeling myself. Okay, if we pawn 5 of bamboo or 7 of bamboo, well, blammo, right? It's the easiest cut of all time. And then I draw into a pair, and then we have half flush all triplets for a 12K banger in the dealer seat. Now, is all of that going to happen? Oh! No, I could she here to be in tenpai immediately, though. You're gonna hate this. You're genuinely gonna hate this. It's the measured play, folks. It's the measured play. I want to stay in the dealer seat. I want to stay. Yusong, where did all your value go? Where did all your... Go. My son... Yusong, where did all your value go? Let me tell you where my value is. In the balls, okay? My value is staying in the dealer seat. Someone throw 4 of bamboo. Left Lord, you know you want to. Ooh, someone throw 4 of bamboo, please. Sarah's fauna voice. Ooh, I'm gonna need someone to throw 4 of bamboo right now. Or a 1 of bamboo. Like, I would have to be a freaking idiot to be waiting on the last copy. I need a sumo right now, because otherwise I'm gonna fold with the North Winds. This deals in. This just does. Look, it's not pretty. It's genuinely not pretty. Push. Did we not see what happened like a few hands ago? Like no joshing around. Push. Mods, you're free to ban more people than you usually ban. I'm just kidding. I know. It's just the, you know, when you kind of are in a crowd and you just want to do illegal shit. I think that's like Twitch in a nutshell. No way it would happen twice. Some of you have not played Mahjong for that long, and that's okay. We all come to this game, you know. What is the epitaph on the bottom of the Statue of Liberty poem? Give me your tired, your weak, your noobs. Give me your tired, your poor, your huddled masses. Give me the freaking the freaking silly little goobers that want me to push every single hand. You know what I mean? Mod spares? No, it's okay. I think it's a very it's a light. We do a little moderation around here. I mean, sometimes I'll just yeet someone. Sometimes, genuinely, I know, like, I don't know how appropriate this is to derive. This hand is awesome, but it's also bad. Like, it's good and bad at the same time. What am I? The muddled consciousness of the Joker? This hand, I mean, I want to call Riichi so bad. I got 2 red 5s, 2 chances at Dora, 55 burgers, 55 potential value, 55 other stuff. Other stuff. Yeah, awesome. Yes, and you sung 55 other stuff. Oh, I can just feel the Twitch primes rolling in. Okay, 7, 8, 9 is kind of heat, but I have no pair. I have no pair right now. We'll find our pair. We'll find our pair. Don't even sweat it, King. You got this. You genuinely got this. A little bit greedy, Omega Chaos. Thank you for the prime. I appreciate it. We'll find our pair somewhere. Okay? You just gotta believe in Jaminator, thank you for the prime. I mean, the jokes aside, I appreciate the support. I hope you know that, okay? What was I yelling about? Oh yeah. It's a lightly moderated thing. I don't know if this is appropriate or not. I genuinely don't know. Yo, something is wrong here. Like, that's a good double-sided shape, but that's not what we need right now. We just need, like, another 5 of characters. Another 5 of characters is kind of like the nut draw, I think. Otherwise... Scary tile. And this is also a pretty scary tile. Don't get me wrong. Let me call Riichi. Please, yo, Star Gods. Give me those shoes. My mouth is empty right now. Please let me call Riichi. Oh. If I draw into 6 of bamboo, I think I might still call Riichi. Because I'm not coming back for 30%. I'm coming back for everything. Wow. How stupid is this? This is kind of stupid with it. I don't even know what's going on. I don't even know what my name is anymore. Ah, and it's scary. It's definitely scary. I know Right Lord would Riichi if they were in Tenpai. They're in last place and they would send. Cross Lord does not need to Riichi and Left Lord does not need to Riichi. So we have to think a little bit about Left Lord being in Tenpai, or a Cross Lord being in Tenpai as well. It's good to know that the Dora is safe, right? If we draw into 3 of bamboo, it's not the worst idea in the world to just YOLO send. Like, I'm fine sacrificing 1 Dora to call Riichi with 2 red 5s, and we're not even sacrificing value just because of the fact that, like, we got Dora. You know what I mean? Being able to call Riichi here in this position is really, really strong. I don't know if it's appropriate to do this. I understand that true self-esteem comes from the self or whatever, you know? Look, I haven't read Marcus Aurelius, but I'm assuming that the lessons are kind of like that. I haven't read the purpose-driven life. I'm assuming that that what they're saying is like, yeah, true, you know, self-acceptance. You can't depend on anyone else. I was genuinely giga depressed. I'm not watching Attack on Titan season 1 because I'm having a good time, okay? 9 of characters seems okay to throw. A little bit spooky. A little bit spooky scary. I could just fold here, right? The likelihood that we win on the last few draws is like really not that much. It's really not that much. Our chance to win here is like minusculely low, you know? We need a microscope to zoom in on our chances with this hand. I think this is fine. Twice discarded. Never worn. Let's go. Red Dragon, twice discarded, never worn. But I was having, I was having a rough weekend, and then I read the YouTube comments, and I was getting a little scared because there's been a lot of new people coming into the YouTube channel lately, and some of them maybe not super nice, and that's okay. It's absolutely okay. Ah, a very fast 9 terminal initial draw. Looks like Rylord's not getting any berries today. Rylord, looks like you're not getting any berries today. Speaking of berries, gotta give myself a little berry. A little double berry skewer. What am I, King of France right now? Gaming. The comments last night were so nice. I genuinely, thank you so much. Not just last night. The comments recently have been so fucking kind. It made me feel better. And it sounds foolish, right? It sounds foolish to derive any sort of, benefit or esteem from YouTube comments. That just seems like a really foolish thing to do. Also, what am I doing here? What am I doing here? Oh Christ. I mean, I want to be able to accept the Dora no matter what, right? Everyone loves you. Librarian, you are only saying that because you have a economically vested interest. Do you see that? Deflected with cynicism. No, that's very kind. But yeah, it was just nice. And then if you're reading the YouTube comments and you're like, Yusong, I don't see anyone that's being super mean here. Oh, I'm gonna deal it. If you're like, oh, Yusong, I don't see anyone being mean here. Yeah, because I'm on that shit, okay? There's, in the YouTube comments, I got that freaking, there's no war embossing say shit going on. If someone is being mean to me in the comment section, they Insight Suji, gaming, oh my god, gaming, oh my god, a lifeline, gaming, gaming! I'm folding. You're folding? Yeah, I'm folding! I have one on hand! I'm folding this noise. I got that there's no war embossing say. This is safe for one player. You'd have to be a frickin' moron to be waiting on the last copy of something. That's sometimes not true, but, this is the best thing that we have right now. All the 6s are gone. All the 6s are gone. Here we go. No one wants to work anymore, and all the 6s are gone. Oh, Christ. Okay, what do I throw here? YOLO. Jesus, take the wheel. And Jesus drove! Tormance, good tidings. D-Tran, good tidings. Vicasso, good tidings. Oh, Rylord, I've been playing Mahjong for 2 weeks. Rylord should have pushed there. Sorry. If you don't like that, it's because I'm holding up a mirror to some of the comments that I'm seeing. If I see a mean comment on YouTube, there is no war embossing say. There is no dissent embossing say. Why? Because I do my featured comment, and I need to be able to go into the comment section without my heart dropping into my butthole. I just need a vaguely safe area in the comment section, okay? So I'll hide that user forever. And then I'll do the brainwashing scene where there's a light going around the room, Tormance, hello, you say I'm new to Mahjong. Yeah, but you're saying it nice. You're not who I'm trying to lambast right now. You're saying it very, very kindly. Oh, I'm so sorry. Yusong, cut the 9 of bamboo. You can mawash it. You have no idea. Just get ready for the upcoming YouTube uploads. That's all I'm gonna say. Get ready for the YouTube uploads, but make sure to stay until the end of the video. And I'm not just saying that for viewer retention. That is real. Everything that I just said, extremely real. I'm gonna throw in the 9 of bamboo anyway. God damn it. One time I read Tom Scott hate comments, and then I realized people will just hate to hate. I don't know who Tom Scott is. Sounds like my white Sona. Sounds like a good white Sona to tell someone. You know what I mean? Mahjong is a cruel game. The game doesn't even end here. We have to keep playing. Okay, so Rylord has to go for a Yakuman here. And what do I need to get back into this game? If it's Mongon or bust, right? I either Mongon here or I bust. Let me tell you something. Bustin' is kind of okay right now. And I'm not just re-quoting Northern Lion from earlier today. The discourse that one might hear. Oh no, Yusong is young. Stop it. Check your PayPal. Genuine. Check your PayPal. 4 concealed triplets. Riichi 3 concealed triplets. Oh, okay. Kind of nasty, right? Even if I get a direct hit Mongon from left lord. What? Pause, champ. I mean, I'm 1 tile away from 7 pairs. Riichi, 7 pairs. Dora, Ipatsu. I might be able to get... Yo, Ipatsu chance on left lord is actually kind of high on this. Genuinely, Ipatsu chance on left lord is like non-zero. White dragon, I sentence you to death. Sorry, not in like a political way. I don't derive what I believe in, what I believe in, based off of that. And also, direct hit on left lord still possible, and 2 Aura Dora chance, albeit. Ah, I'm sorry, right lord, I had to. 2 Aura Dora chance doesn't even get me out of here, right? I mean, let's see. Let's just see. I think I still enjoy third. Oh. We needed left lord to have the worst day of their life. We needed left lord to deal into Ipatsu, so we also get Hanem on there. I'm sorry, right lord. I'm genuinely sorry. Oh my god. Enjoy third for all of that. That's such nonsense. That is such nonsense. Poor right lord didn't deserve this. Poor Yusong didn't deserve this. What about Mokiko? You know what I mean? What about Mokiko? What about, you know? Fuwawa's getting all the attention. What about Mokiko? +1 berry, thank you. And I'm gonna do a double berry skewer because I don't want these berries to get old or something out here. I'm gonna also, this is disgusting, but I need you to know that that on my desk right now, there's more than one instance of a tiny chunk of raspberry that I think I spit out while talking. I need to clean it up. I don't want it to stain my desk. Oh, Yusong has tissues nearby. Oh, I bet he's J&O all the time. I'm not J&O on my workstation. I'm too scared to do that. Like, I've watched enough. Like, don't get me wrong, right? Like, like, I know that basically, most of the time, my webcam is entirely off, and I have the lens cap on. No cap. I spit while saying that. Tell me you didn't see me spit out a little bit of blackberry. It's all, hey, YouTube chat, just in case that you're wondering how the other chat is doing, it's all +2s. And Twitch chat, if you're wondering how YouTube is, it's all capital ha-has. Okay? We're all out with the Hololive references today. Honestly, write what you know. And what I know is that I'm bowing every Fuwamoka morning. That's not even a bit. Like, not every Fuwamoka morning, and I usually don't watch them, but I like the clips that I've seen. How could you not, you know? I've been seeing a lot of discourse. Sorry, I didn't swallow any of my berry. Wow. I didn't swallow any of my berry. Quazel! Thank you so much for the prime. I really appreciate it. The only pause there was just to make sure that I almost said spit. That I almost that I pronounced your name correctly. Well, thank you so much for the support. I sincerely appreciate it. Welcome in. Welcome in. See, there's a weirdo hand, right? I mean, you can get into Tenpai with this hand. Not that much value that could be squeezed from this, but maybe getting into a Riichi double-sided weight situation is kind of all we need right now. Dora is the one of circles. We see one of those. We don't really see any red 5s. It's a little bit spooky scary. A little bit spooky scary. How do I get into VTubers? I think that you gotta watch, like, I mean, this is hard to say. I think that genuinely, if you go into the community Discord, and this is not necessarily a plug for the community Discord. I'm 1 tile away from Tenpai right now. I think 6 of circles is our nut draw, so we can reach you with a safer tile. And you just ask, hey, what are some of your favorite VTuber clips? It will find you. You know what I mean? The wand chooses the wizard. Your favorite VTuber will just find you via a clip or something, or like a compilation. If you really wanted to, you could check out like this is just real bona fide advice right now. This hand became so good. This hand became unbelievably good. You can also check out like best Hololive moments of 2025, and that'll give you like a pretty good idea. And you go, oh, this person's really entertaining. I'll go check them out, etc., you know? Mainlining the Hololive flirting compilations. I don't mean to gatekeep VTubers, like me ingesting parasocial flirting content. The Hololive flirting is, I need a harder drug than that. I genuinely need a harder drug than that. And I don't condone drug use in real life. I don't like, you know, I'm pretty straight edge as far as things go. Oh, don't worry, Yusong. We could tell from the fact that you only dress like a preppy high schooler. Okay, rude. Honestly, a little rude, but understandable. A crosshair chases my Riichi. I'll have you know that I called Riichi first, and I can win off of the Dora, okay? So I need you to have the worst day of your life and draw onto the Dora, be unable to use it, and then you discard it and you give it to me. Or we sumo it because it was our mandate of heaven, because it was our God-given right, because we called Riichi first. Nimi Nightmare is great. Nimi Nightmare, I think that if you watch Northern Lion, you'll probably enjoy the musical stylings. And by musical stylings, I just mean the discourse, the banter of one Nimi Nightmare, you know? But yeah, I need a harder drug than the Hololive flirting. That's why I've been watching Purple Yuri on YouTube. Okay. Somehow that red 5 did not delisten. I was very, very scared. They called Riichi with the 3 of circles. I'm thinking that they have a 3-3-4 shape or something along those lines. I'm still enjoying life right now. I'm still enjoying life. I'm still feeling good. I feel like my prospects of getting a berry after this hand are still kind of decent. The Dora, we could always... I love opening my mouth. I love opening my mouth. Have you ever thought about becoming a VTuber? Honestly, yeah, I have. But the thought never the thought never goes much further than, well, people already know what I look like, and so I don't know. I don't know if there would be any more appeal. You know what I mean? And it's like there's already enough NSFW fan art of me, so it's like it wouldn't, like, you know, I don't know what I would gain. It's a confusing bit. Yeah, I like, yeah, fair. Dr. Bogler, thank you for gifting a sub to Eeyore Goss. Thank you. I really appreciate it. And I, like, honestly, it doesn't matter if people know what you look like. You could still be a VTuber even if people know what you look like. That's absolutely fair. But I think for the majority of VTubing, some of the theatricality comes from, yeah. Oh, I'm so sorry. I'm not allowed to say theatricality. Dramaturgically, what I like about VTubers is that, like, you know, it's like watching Daft Punk. You're like, who are those people? Who's underneath the robot costume? I want to know who's under the robot costume. Wow, it's kind of exciting that I don't know who's under the robot costume. And that's some of the excitement, you know what I mean? And you already know what I look like. You know that I'm insecure about my hair. You know that I got Fue Coco sitting behind me. All of these things are true. Okay, pretty good hand. We get into Tenpai, frick. We get into Tenpai with either the 6 of bamboo or the 8 of bamboo. I'm fine with either. If we draw into either of them now, we can probably push. We can still probably push if we draw into 6 of bamboo, but that's an if and only if for any programmers in the chat. But that's an if and only if kind of a moment. I'm never going to be single tile Yorking it for the 6 of bamboo. I don't think that risk reward is worth it, my dear. 7 of circles, maybe I could, yeah, okay, 7 of circles, it's worth chasing. I'm okay throwing 7 of bamboo just because they cut a 4 of bamboo, therefore we know that they're not waiting on a 5-6. I just straight up genuinely said the words therefore. Hang on, I have to fold here. Oh, but I don't even know it's safe to fold. I would assume that 8 of circles is probably fine for Left Lord, but Left Lord must have something hot cooking in the kitchen right now. They're the dealer seat, and I mean, them being the dealer seat doesn't matter that much, but they're willing to cut the Dora. That's giga. Yeah, I was very freaked out about this. I was very freaked out. It's not that big of a hand. Maybe they just ran out of safe tiles. I think what happened there is that they genuinely just ran out of safe tiles, and they thought, in for a penny, in for a pound. I appreciate that. Definitely appreciate that. I can't win with these cats. This is not the starting hand that you want to see. How many orphans is this? That's how you know. That's how you know you're headed for disaster. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm not. No. You can promise me all the berries in the world, but I'm not gonna go into this. I can't go for. I can't go for this one. Folding with 1 tile into madness. Honestly, an apt description of kind of what just happened in that last hand. We got 2 Saint level Andes in this game. Kind of detest that. Some wicked voice, unadulterated loathing. I would love it for one day for my match history to look this bricked up. Like, genuinely, that is amazing. I have no idea how that's even humanly possible. How good you would need to get at Mahjong for that to happen. This is attainable. This is attainable. Left Lord is in Saint 2-star as well, but they seem more human than the demigod status that a crosslord has taken. Rylord is Master 3-star. Oh, I'm so sorry. Did I queue into why am I a bronze noob playing against challenger level players in the Jade Room right now? I'm just an imbecile. That's not very nice to say to myself. I'm just a guy. I'm just a little guy. I'm playing against demons. I mean, I am 1 tile away from Tenpai with this hand. 3 of characters goes extremely hard. Getting to York-it for the Northwind here, that goes wild. That goes wild. Left Lord Sheeing for the Dora. I can respect that. I can absolutely respect that. They're probably, if I had to guess, they're probably going for a Tanya hand. Maybe they got something going on here, like an Eastwind or something along those lines. But Rightler just cut the Eastwind and they didn't elect to call Pawns. So I would have to assume that this is a little Tanya coded. It's giving Tanya. It's definitely giving Tanya. You saying you got any exciting things going on for you this week? I'm seeing a friend for dinner. I'm gonna try to go see some comedy shows. I think that's the main thing on the docket. I think I'm gonna have a pretty quiet holidays, and I'm looking forward to that too. I am indecisive. I'm honestly indecisive about whether or not to take a pause from the YouTube uploads. I'll just figure that out eventually. I honestly don't know. I'm very, very torn every single time I think about it. So I'll keep you updated, or you know, it'll be pretty obvious. But I don't like to just disappear. I will. I'll give you a heads up about it. But I like a quiet holiday. You know, despite the fact that I am Chinese, spoilers. I am Chinese. I've never been to a Chinese restaurant on Christmas Day, and I'm kind of like into that idea. So a lot of the places have like takeout, like little things that you could do. I don't know, I've never done it. I'm kind of into it. Also, oh my god, I got radicalized at Trader Joe's. Hang on. Oolong Paul, thank you for the first time chat. So I started Mahjong 2 days ago. Got a buy one with 7 pairs. Question though, are Dora tiles removed from the game? You just have to use a copy of them? No tiles are ever removed from the game. It'll just be like for that one round, like every single tile in East 2, like sure, 3 copies of the 4 of welcome to the thumbnail. Like all of these tiles in the discard pool and in my hand are kind of gone this round. Like, but with East 3, everything gets reshuffled back into the pot, if you know what I mean, you know. Friend for dinner, Hannibal Lecter voice. Lamau. Movie theater Christmas is the way to go. Yeah, I could definitely see a movie of some kind. I don't know. I mean I spent Thanksgiving just recording Riichi Mahjong videos, and honestly, it just feels good to have a backlog. That's the real thing. Ah! Oops! How you can how oh my god, this feels so good. Let this be a lesson to you. You can play the worst Mahjong of your life. Ipatsu with 1 Oradora can still happen to you. Ipatsu with 1 Oradora can absolutely still happen to you. Let's go! Okay, do you want to know, like, lately, you want... I think one of the funnier gifts that I've received, like, like, usually with male friendships, Yusong doesn't really know what to do. And so, like, masculinity and I have like had like, you know, just like a De Niro and Al Pacino in Heat, like you know what I mean, like an understanding of each other, but never like a that I just get nervous when I'm trying to make like there's a lot of dudes doing improv. I have no idea how to interface with the dudes. It's scary. It's just scary. Like in high school, one time for Christmas, all I asked for and all that I got from my parents was some nice jeans and a DVD copy of 500 Days of Summer. And let me tell you something, that was kind of heat. That was genuinely kind of heat. I could pawn here. I don't hate the pawn. Just to go for a rando Tanyao. It's a little hasty, but like I also don't see this hand winning unless we try to go fast. 7 of characters is the nut draw, absolutely. 7 of characters is the nut draw. The Dora tile is the tile after the indicator. Yeah, this is a confusing one because it's the east wind, but you can think of it as like going clockwise. So the Dora this round is the key for southern wind, and then if it was the south wind up here, it would go counterclockwise again, and the west wind would be the Dora indicator. All right, we did make it into Tenpai. I don't mean to. I probably don't con here. I'm sorry to put a damper on everyone's parade, but like I don't think I con here. I will con the 6 of bamboo if I draw into a 5 of characters first. If I draw into a 5 of characters first, and we have a double-sided banner with 4 tiles on either side, I'm YOLO sending the con. I think that our odds are pretty good, you know? And even if someone calls Riichi after that, our chances of winning are still high enough that I'm willing to send it. Your Starry, thank you so much for the follow. I really appreciate it. What are you, some internet services that I wish that I had? Left Lord calls Riichi. I have none safety left beef. I have 1 safety left beef. I don't think that it's worth it. Okay, I didn't deal in. Someone at Yostar is actually starting to become a fan of the channel. That's huge. That's huge. I have to just go for it here. There's no other option. I might deal into Left Lord. That's fine. Now I don't think that I con, because if I con and I miss like a famous dialogue from a Nancy Drew game that's been immortalized in a Game Grumps clip, if I con and I miss, holy frick. Holy. If I con and I miss, then both now Left Lord and Right Lord have a million chances to hit the most Oradora you've ever seen in your life. Left Lord is going to sumo. They're not going to get Tanya, which I appreciate, and they're not going to get anything other than Riichi Sumo Pinfu. Fine. Fine. If I have to pay out a dealer penalty, that is the dealer penalty that I want to pay out. F Jump Jess, good tidings, good tidings. Please circle back on the radicalized at Trader Joe's. Illegitimate Ivy, thank you so much for the reminder. 99% of anecdotes don't get finished on this channel, and it's because I just simply forget. Oh my goodness. Thank you so much for the reminder. I got radicalized at Trader Joe's, okay? One of my favorite things to buy at Trader Joe's is this microwavable meal, El Gable, good tidings. And it's like a chicken with gravy, and there's also mashed potatoes in it. It's awesome. It says that it serves 2. No, it does not. It serves 1 hungry Yusong, and then 1 hungry Yusong might even need snacks after that, okay? But it's like a really yummy meal. I like that. I like that one a lot. It's really easy. You can just throw it in the microwave. Very fast, very simple. Serves 2, my left hand and my right hand. Exactly. Right Lord's going for a flush in the character suit. We have to be a little bit careful about that. At least that's what I think. They could be going for all triplets. That meal, I thought I was being so good. I was being so good at the grocery store. I thought, oh, I'm going to deserve so many berries after this. Look at me being so good at the grocery store, trying to save money. That meal was $8.50, which, don't get me wrong, is still way better than like a lot of fast food. Do you know what I mean? It's like that meal is still cheaper than a lot of fast food. It's not, especially in a city, that's like fine. You know, that's like good. That's on the cheaper end of things. But it's either that or like I could go to a Chinese restaurant that I really love, and you can get like a absolute mountain of good food for roughly $13 to $14. And if my quick maths, if my math is correct, that's like roughly $6 to $7 per meal. It's even less if you pay in cash because I think they're trying to do some sort of tax evasion. I don't know. I absolutely don't know. I think I want the chance to game. Okay. Right Lord's not going to fold here. I know that they don't need the 8 of circles. I know that they don't need the 1 of bamboo either. This is the gamble that I'm making. The gamble that I'm making is that I get a good tile before Right Lord gets a good character tile. I don't know if it's a good gamble, but it is a gamble. The fact that Right Lord is throwing character tiles means that they're in Tempai. Lord, help me. I hit 3 Oradora! I hit 2 or 3 Oradora. When your character flashes, it means that you got it, flashes across the screen. It means that you have at least a Mongon. Holy frick! The credit card companies charge them? No, I know. I know. They're not trying to do tax evasion. But like that is only like $7 a meal. And so I thought I was being so good at the grocery store. Sometimes the meals at the grocery store are more expensive than eating out. Yusong, obviously, yeah, because you're eating like a thing that you're paying for the convenience of just being able to throw something in the microwave. I know, but even then it's just like, oh my god. I just wish it was a little bit easier, you know? +1 berry. Thank you. I've been dying for a berry. When the character flashes, it's a Mongon. It's at least a Mongon. So you might even get something more than that, you know? Had a place like that called Hong Kong Express. Yeah. Like, Chinese restaurants, getting a mountain of food, name a better combo. Okay, I'll just tell you this right now. If I draw into... What? Oh my god, there was a little bit of a pause. I don't know what's happening. Right Lord might have the triplet, and they just don't want to press pawn or something. Well, they're in Furton now. That's not me. That's not me immediately backtracking. But like, if Reitler didn't call Ron on this, then they're in Furton, and so they can't call Ron on my tile. I don't really know if this hand is gonna win. I'm just gonna be honest with you. Rightlord has a very easy pathway into Tenpai. Big fan of those little Vietnamese sandwich shops. Those are also great. You get a big ass, a long ass banh mi, like a Scooby-Doo, like a comically large Scooby-Doo. Like when Scooby-Doo takes a giant sandwich and puts it in his throat, and it's just sticking. You can see it in the throat. Phrasing. You can see the sandwich in the throat. I love that. They don't keep that well in the fridge, but I love a little moment where you can buy a lot of food for lunch and then have the rest of it for dinner. It's just so nice. It's just so nice. I realize that, like, I don't even think that I hate cooking. I just think that right now, like, I'm prioritizing trying to just get everything done in one day. And I'm not, look, I will be real with you. I think that if you took a look at my daily schedule, it wouldn't, I don't know if it would seem like a lot or a little. I genuinely don't know. But right now, it's just a lot about self-preservation and making sure that Yusong has enough time so that he doesn't fall behind on anything that he doesn't want to fall behind on. That is the main goal. And so, of course, I'm not going to go through my Ina Garten phase. Is that the name of the person? Ina Garten? That's... doesn't say. Ina Garten, man, American professional cooking author. He's gaming. He knows ball, dude. Ina. Damn it. Okay. Ina Garten phase? Not right now, anyways. Trust me. I yearn to make a beef stew. That's in me, okay? That's in me. 2 VTuber pilled. Look, I'm not let me think of a cooking stream that's happened recently. I honestly can't think of one. I'm not Nyanners and Aethel. I mean, they're cooking IRL, but they're also both VTubers in their own right. Okay, I mean, I'll just tell you this much right now. If I draw into 3 of characters, I have to send. I have to send. We see a lot of the Dora already discarded. Holy frick, the 2 of Bamboo is a safe tile. Pinfu with a triple-sided banger. I don't know if we call Riichi, but like we feel amazing about our prospects if we get to draw into the 3 of characters here, you know? Kiara and Onigiri had a cooking stream. Okay, see, I'm a little bit behind on my Hololive foo, if you will. How do I feel about this one? I mean, I'm okay with... This is spicy. I don't have to push here. In fact... Oops! I don't know what happened to me. I think that this honestly should be a very obvious folding situation. I think this should be a very obvious folding situation. I don't know why I'm trying to get too cute with it. You know what I mean? Bow bow. I don't know why I'm trying to get too cute with it. I used to only eat cabbage, eggs, and rice when I was in college because fast to cook foods. I have a thing that I don't even use, and it's awesome. Biggest of birds, thank you for the good tidings, and thank you for the compliment. Check your PayPal, check your PayPal. I have an egg maker. It's awesome. The egg maker is so good. And it plays Mario Party every, no. Let me have, okay, I'm gonna, my egg maker is so nice. It plays Jackbox, sometimes twice a week. Yusong, stop gaslighting us with the laugh track. Ain't nobody laughing. Oh, come on, be cool. Mods, disable clips. Be cool. I have an egg maker, and it's really nice. It's one of those plastic ones where you just put in a little water in the tray, and then you like click the little button, and you tell it how many eggs that you... I don't even know if you have to tell it how many eggs that you're trying to make, but then it like gives you perfectly runny yolks or whatever people are into these days. Those sick fucks. sorry. It's perfectly normal to like a little runny yolk. Over easy eggs, yeah. Or like, you know, soft boiled eggs. They're so good. And I was having so many soft boiled eggs. Oh, somebody call me Blissey, the Pokemon. I'm just gonna take the Tenpai here. I think the name of the game is just winning in the dealer scene. I don't think it gets better than this. I mean, Prevalent Wind Red 5 is cool or whatever. Yeah. Oh, do you want me to extend my arm a bit further? Because you're eating from the palm of my hand right now, right, Lord? I'm in your brain. I live in an apartment in your brain, okay? Does Blissey eat the egg? No, but it's, you know, Blissey is kind of like an egg Pokemon. You ever cheat okonomiyaki you can make in a rice cooker? Yeah, absolutely. A rice cooker is kind of like a Swiss Army knife. You can just like put eggs in there, and then you can just throw in vegetables, a little bit of Chinese sausage, which is like that's not even a euphemism. That's like it's Chinese sausage is different than like a American sausage. Oh my god. No, there are 15,000 things that I wanted to say there, and I just don't want to say any of them. Okay, fine, because one of them's circumcised. Ah! And you can put that in the rice cooker, and it'll just like cook everything, the eggs and everything too. And throw in a little soy sauce or something is so good. It is genuinely so good. But it genuinely, if you've never had, how do I want to phrase this? Sausage that you can buy at an Asian grocery store, it's really good. It's genuinely, it's good and not what you would expect. Oh my god, I kept the south winds, but the prevalent wind is already dead. Rosencrantz and Guildenstern are already dead. Oh my god. Aurelian on YouTube writes, hello, Yusong, new viewer here. I started playing Mahjong a few weeks ago and I love it. I was wondering, as a chess player, is cheating a problem in online Mahjong at all? That's a great question. I think occasionally people do get banned because there are Mahjong engines that you can use. Like, for example, I don't think that you could use this one like in the middle of a game in media res, but there's an engine in here called Maka. That helps you review your games. It's kind of like Stockfish. It's really, really useful if you want to get better. As a beginner, it might be confusing as to like knowing what to parse from all the evaluations, but you can always ask players in our Discord too. But there's also other engines out there like Mortal, and like I don't think that you can use those in the middle of a game, but I'm sure people have figured out how, because I'm 99% sure it's open source. But I think Yostar, to their credit, has like cheat detection software in this game, and I hugely appreciate that. I hugely appreciate that. I think it's harder to tell because there's so much variance involved. You know what I mean? So like, even if someone has the luckiest game of their life, if someone's like crushing me, it's almost impossible for me to say, oh, I think they're cheating, just because they could be running hot, you know? It's more like poker than it is like chess. Although there's still like I love the skill elements of Riichi Mahjong. Oh, Yusong, when are you gonna show any of that? Stop being rude to me! Bow bow. How do I get better at parsing Maka data? I would say if you're newer at Mahjong, look at the moments where Maka's like it's 80%. They want you to discard this tile 80%, and you discarded a tile that doesn't even have a percent above it. And then those moments, screenshot those moments, see if you can figure them out, and if you can't, say it in the Discord, and someone or share that in the Discord, and someone will genuinely help you out. I promise you that someone will be so happy to explain, and I don't mean this in a bad way, but like someone will be genuinely happy to explain what's going on there, you know? I think cheat engines are still not used because you can do everything right and lose. Ain't that the truth? Abso-frickin-lutely, that is the truth. Absolutely. Yeah, so, and I don't think it's worth it. I think that this game is only fun like if you were just, I wouldn't have any fun at all making like the 100% right decision, because sometimes I'll just be real with you. Sometimes when it's wrong, like I know I'm very like, oh, let's have no fun. Let's fold when we need to. Let's never go out on a limb and do a bad decision, even though it's better for the content. When two Riichis are called, and I have a chance to call the third chasing Riichi, I'm thinking I'm back. That is like genuinely so fun, and I always want to do that, because then it's just in God's hands. You know what I mean? Like any doofus has I'm going 7 pairs Dora, red 5. 7 pairs Dora, red 5. 12,000 points in the dealer's seat. Wow. I have Inside Tsuji waiting on the 6 of bamboo. I don't think I'm supposed to. God damn. I can't. I genuinely can't. Go ahead and boo me. It'll only make me stronger. Go ahead and boo me. It'll only make me stronger. I genuinely can't. I'm trying to find every single reason to stay in this hand. And I can't. I genuinely can't. I'm also in the lead, by the way. All the 5s are gone, sure, but I'm not worried about the 4-5 side of it. I'm worried about the 7-8 side of it. Last Shark, thank you for dropping the tier 1. I really appreciate it. Thank you. The support is very, very kind. Sincerely appreciate it. Yazdan, thanks for the follow. Guess who pays the dealer penalty here? I love... Ooh, I don't care. I love it. I crashed my car into a summer bridge while you were gone. All last. All we need to do here... Artistica. Thank you for the follow. I sincerely appreciate it. I don't know why I found it so hard to pronounce the name. 6K better than 12K. That's what I'm saying. All we need to do in South 4, value does not matter anymore. All we need to do is win with a one-han hand. I don't even need to call Riichi. I'll only call Riichi unless I absolutely have to. Unless my hand is not valid, unless I call Riichi. A one-han banger. Tanyao, nothing, wins this game outright. Do I think our hand is fast enough to go for that? Not really. I think we would need to draw into like 6 of circles, cut this, and then like another 8 of characters, cut this, and then Tanyao becomes a much more attractive opportunity. Yeah, exactly. We could always draw into something like the 9 of circles. Who did he say exactly to? Is he just talking to imaginary people in his mind? Well, I'll give him the stream. Absolutely, I am. Okay, that's kind of nice. A little bit of a pure straight, mayhaps, in the circle suit. That might be a way that we can open up our hand and still have it valid. So 5 or 6 of circles goes hard here. It is around the Dora too, so people I think don't want to throw those tiles, but I want to win here. Left Lord also just wants to win with a one-on hand, right? If they win with a Tanya only hand, they get to secure themselves 3rd place, and 3rd place in Mahjong Soul is like, you know, it's just like surviving a car crash. I mean, that's a really gruesome way to say it, but like it's absolutely where you want to be. If you get last place, you rank down 200 points, and if you get 3rd place, you rank down like 7 points. It depends on your score a little bit, but like that's usually where it hovers around. So you really want to avoid last place if it's at all possible. Bottle be the Scrivener, good tidings. Call me Captain Hook because I have 1 Han. Okay, game recognized game. I'll throw some +2s that way. I'll throw some +2s. Right Lord Dealer Riichi. If they win with a mid-sized sedan, oh man, I can deal into a Mongon and still be okay. If they win with a mid-sized sedan, I just lose here. If they sumo, I just lose here. What do I want to draw into? I don't know. I mean, Right Lord did cut 7 of bamboo early on. They did cut 7 of bamboo early on. They probably don't have a 6-7. Do they have a 2-3? They could still very easily have a 2-3. Okay, a crossword's going to open up their hand. I think someone here is going to win with a one-hand hand. I believe in a crossword or left lord to win this one before I win this one. No shot. I would have thrown that too. It's inside like it's Suji Gaming. Oh man, Riichi 1DZ 1 red 5. No, I think I lose this because they're the dealer. Stella. Remy Leah writes, hello, Yusong. I got hit with 13 orphans today on the last discard. I'm hoping to see some comfort in Mahjong to restore my hope in humanity. That is Gigafricked. I'm so sorry that happened. And this is exactly why you want to play for 3rd instead of last. Like, you could get 3rd 12 games in a row. Well, no. Yeah, 12 games in a row. And it would still be... No, 24 games in a row? No. 20 games in a row. 20 games in a row. And you would still... slow maths, by the way. You can get 3rd 20 times in a row, and that's still better than getting 1 last place. It's fricked up. It's absolutely fricked up. Aye. Would you rather deal into 13 orphans once a month or get beaten up by 13 real orphans exactly once? I think because of the nature of my YouTube content, I would have to accept the real life beating up. Like, I think that dealing into 13 orphans once per month is bad. And I want to avoid getting beaten up by 13 real orphans in real life as much as possible. But I think because I make daily YouTube videos, I don't want to be like, oh, hey, honey, it's 4 a.m. Time to deal into 13 Orphans again. Kate, thank you so much for the raid. I hope you had a lovely stream. Thank you so much to Kate. If you're looking for another extremely entertaining streamer who also plays Mahjong and also plays JRPGs, please check out my friend and colleague, Kate Lovely Momo. Kate, I dropped some feelers for League of Legends. I don't know if people are gonna bite, but I know you also play League, and I also play League. So it could, I don't know. I don't know. It could. I'm trying to. I've heard murmurs. One HC Justin might even be murmuring for some League of Legends. I don't know if I'm just spreading misinformation, but I genuinely, if I understood everything correctly today, that is kind of, you know, it's not a Twilight Zone thing. I think it could genuinely happen. League is like crack, in a sense that a teenager is always offering something to you. No, I'm just kidding. I was just making a joke about how most people that play League are teenagers. Okay, this end is not that bad. Apple Fitzgerald, thank you so much for the follow. You sound cursed to only play miserable games. Mahjong is not miserable. It's psychological torture. There's a fine line, and there's a very, very real distinction between the two, okay? Like, this is, I'm just getting tortured. That's fine. You know what I mean? I'm signing up for what, I know what I'm signing up for. You know what I mean? She's a C RPG gamer now. The C stands for check. Oh, I had no idea. I'm not sure what game was being played, but hey, if it's a fun time, then it's a fun time. Okay, I think it's a little greedy to go for the half flush here in the bamboo suit, but a little bit of a white dragon nothing hand, I could go down. I like. Was I about to say I could? Was I about to? I was gonna. You know what oh my god! I realized what just happened. I realized I was about to say I'm down for and I could go for at the same time. But what came out was almost, I could go down on a white dragon only hand. And that's a different meaning. It's a very different meaning. You know what I mean? Did Korjon get his account figured out yet? Hey, I'm entering the predictive market space, which if you don't know, there's these goons in finance or tech or whatever that are trying to turn everything into a commodified bet. Like you can bet on everything. Sports or politics or news or whatever. I'm entering the predictive market space. I don't think Corey is ever going to get their Mahjong Soul account figured out. I'm just going to call my shot right now. Yeah. She was playing the first Kingdom Come Deliverance game. It was pretty fun. Oh, okay. I gotta go, I gotta go check that out. I love a good JRPG. Haters will say it's fake, but I know it to be true. I love a good JRPG. I will also, you know what else I love? It's a little bit greedy here. Oh, it's a little bit greedy. Nah, I gotta accept that this hand might not be able to do ultimate greed. Like, half flush here is enticing. It is absolutely enticing. If I draw into 3 of circles, I'll go for it. But anything other than that, I am pretty sure I just have to chi here, or I just have to chi here to get into Tenpai. I know. I want a little bit more. I want a little extra value in this hand as well. But I think just being able to win here, just being able to pull out a dub, that's worth its weight in gold, baby. It's prevalent win, 1 red 5. But you know, don't think about it as the 2,000 points that we have right now. Think about it as being able to kill someone else's 12,000 point hand, and then suddenly. And think about the psychological devastation that they might be feeling. Suddenly, this 2-hand hand doesn't feel as bad. You know what I mean? Good explanation, Yusong. You deserve another berry. Thank you. I've been eating blackberries and raspberries today. Do I enjoy causing other people misery? Not really. Not really. I've realized that, like, you know what? Yeah, I think I got a note in improv class that really illuminated a lot for me. Hang on. I think I can YOLO send. I have some safe tiles, but I'm in Tenpai and my weight is good, and this is just a terminal. No shot. Really? Mods disable clips. I think if we go back and look at that with Maka, it's genuinely okay to push there. I think it's genuinely okay. We had an 8 tile. I think sometimes that shit is just gonna happen. And you're forgiven, Yostar. And you may be excused from the table. And you're so forgiven right now. I think this is okay. If this is how you want to sadomasochism me, Yostar, fine. Get your chains ready. Cause I'm in bondage. Just let me pawn and get it to the. I call Riichi here no matter what, by the way, okay? Number 1, I pawn the green dragon without a second thought in my brain. Head empty, green dragon pawn, easy. If I draw into 8 of circles, it's the easiest Riichi of my life. Holy, okay. I mean, this is nasty. Green dragon 3 Dora Aka, which is red 5. It's 18,000 points in the dealer's seat. Ah! If we lose this hand, I will never recover. 5, 6, 7 mixed triple sequence. If I lose this hand, I will never financially recover from this. I will, look, if we end on a triple-sided banger and use this as our pair, so be it. Because it is my name. John Proctor voice from The Crucible. It's not Pinfu only because for Pinfu, oh, the elite's in charge. Oh my god. The Democratic Cabal won't let us have this one, dude. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh! Ah! We're still chilling. We're still chilling. We're still 1 tile away from Tenpai. Are we 1 Han down? Yeah, but I don't know if you've noticed this one. Jack. I have to push here. It's so sad, but I have to push here. I need someone to have the worst day of their life right now. I need someone to have the worst day of their life. And I need to never draw into the last copy of the 4 of characters. This is stupid, but it's dealer seat Mongon. Green dragon, 3 Dora, red 5. It's dealer seat gazillion points. It's dealer seat Hanemon. It's 18,000 points. You can't even see it. It's underneath my webcam. I don't want to take you away from this screen, though. If we sumo, Yostar, I forgive you. If we don't sumo and we deal in, I will never forgive you. That's just a simple binary of the way that we exist right now. Imagine that you're both waiting for the green dragon. That's also okay, because it means that we will never deal in and we get to repeat as the dealer seat. I have to. Why are you taking so long to ron me, by the way? This is BM. Okay. A pawn from left lord. Suji Gaming. You ever get a rib removed so you can Suji your own tile? 5 pass, therefore no one's waiting with a 6-7. Ah! Ah! I mean, I can't fold now. Green dragon. Green dragon. I need someone to lose their mind. I need someone to have the worst day of their life. Ah! It's me. It's me. I'm having the worst day of my life right now. Please. Maybe I should have played this different. Oh, no. Okay. Still gaming. I am the last draw. I can win off of the 4 of characters on the last draw. Are there even? There's 1 left. I can win off of the 4 of characters if it's on the last draw. Pazuni, thank you so much for the follow. That's so that's unbelievably sad. That hand was so nasty. And right lord was in an extremely vulnerable position. Like they couldn't fold. Ripperonis, thank you, Testicle King. I really appreciate it. Probably because you didn't do the Formuoli dance. Must we debase ourselves even further? No, I didn't put my whole heart into that domain expansion. That's fair. It's absolutely fair. 1, 2, 3 San Chokler maybe in this hand, but again, I'm not in the business of doing anything other than trying to repeat in the dealer seat. 3 of circles are nut draw. 3 of circles are absolute nut draw. And then we just go Riichi Pinfu 1 red 5. There's 1 Riichi stick left over from the night before. I need all the points that I can get. Brendan, Top Lord had it. A Crossword might have genuinely had. Top Lord also is faster to say, but then people are gonna say, oh, Top Lord. How do you know they're not Bottom Lord? Oh, well, if they're Top Lord, it means you're Bottom Lord. I like how fast you can say it though. I think they probably at least had one copy, maybe even 2 copies of the. Sure. I mean, this is fine to speculate on. I think. Frugals, thank you for the 5 months. I sincerely appreciate it. How many orphans have we abandoned today? Not enough. We haven't done a single 9 orphans initial mulligan yet, and I'm fiending for it. Okay, I have a very high threshold for going for 13 orphans. I have to do this. If we draw into a 6 or an 8 of bamboo, I call this 1 and 2 of circles, just because it's such a better shape than the 1-2. If I draw into a 3 of circles, it's the easiest Riichi I've ever called in my entire life. Right Lord is gonna Riichi again. They're in an extremely vulnerable position. I think I have to chase here now, no matter what. I don't think I have the luxury of messing around. Oh my god. Ice cold veins, by the way. Ice cold veins. Ice cold veins. Because I mean, I have another DLC coming up in South 4. It's not the end of the world for me. Okay, Right Lord, kill him. I need you to Hanemon's worth of damage. Riichi Pinfu 2 red 5 1 or Dora. This is just a Mongon's worth of damage. It's okay. Now it's easier for me to climb out of the pits of despair. It's okay. It's okay. Sloppy Top Lord, Don Cosmo on YouTube. Good tidings, good tidings. Ay, ay, ay. Ay, ay, ay. Can you top from the bottom? No, come on. No, I was there. I was there on today's stream. Gel Narcs, thank you for the follow. I sincerely appreciate it. Thank you, thank you. I think that topping is like... Okay. I think that to top is a generous act. My view of it is that like I think that like it is a gift to say, like, to imply even, you know what I mean? Skinvin, good tidings. Like, hey, like someone like, hey, I'll cook tonight. I think topping comes from a very similar emotional place, you know? Like, oh, I'll like cook tonight. You know what I mean? Here comes Chitoy. I can't win. I can't win here. Someone deal in and have the worst day of your life. I mean, Left Lord's not folding here. Be my freaking guest, and dare I say this, put my service to the test. I'm not, I am Gigantamax folding 9,000 this hand. Absolutely. Yeah. And then bottoming, I mean, you know, it's like the joy of that, I think, is like, oh, well, I don't have to, like, uphold the responsibilities of daily life. One in chat if you would read my Omegaverse fanfiction. This is just what I'm saying. Guy who's looking for a bottom voice? Nah, I mean, has anyone seen any good movies lately? Wow. These are old alerts, but I'll treat them as if they were coming in right now. Thank you so much for all the support. Wow. Help, what are the 3 conditions for folding? I think I got it. No, I don't have it on hand right now. I have this. I have that. That's me in high school in Cats. That's kind of all I have right now. Okay, and then, but I think I might have it in this scene. Yeah. No, hang on. Right Lord's gonna Suma. That's fine. All I need to do is survive until That's the Cats photo again. Ready? Okay. Fold if the following conditions are met. I'm not even seeing Right Lord's hand, but they don't deserve the dignity. 1 away or worse, low scoring hand, or bad weight. I think that we had all of those there. I think we literally had all of those there. So I didn't want to push that one. Hi, I just dove into Mahjong. Any tips on how to start improving? Yo, this is a great question. I think that if you Google search, or on YouTube, if you search Riichi Mahjong strategy videos, you'll find a lot of great resources. That's a great place to start. And then if you want to, if you're a sick freak like me and you like reading about the game that you're playing, there's a free PDF online called Riichi Book 1. Highly recommend that. Highly recommend that resource too. It's a great resource if you want to get better at Riichi Mahjong. You know what I mean? I'm honestly due for a reread just to brush up on my holy scripture. You know, I'm going for the half flush here. I don't recommend this. We would have been able to single tile York it for the Dora there. Half flush is worth 2 Han. The Dora is only worth 1 Han. It's not the worst idea that I've ever had in my entire life, but me not drawing any more character tiles after wanting to go for the half flush, yeah, that's gonna hurt. I think at this point, I know one of the South Winds is already gone. I am gonna chi here. It's now incredibly obvious to everyone else at the table what I am going for. But I'm still gonna go for it. Half flush red 5. Maybe if we're lucky, we'll get a white dragon on top of that. It's not very likely. I love that all these different images are just separate scenes instead of hidden, unhidden sources in a single scene. I have my recording one and I have my streaming one. I think it's a good system, Yusong. I think it's a good system. I think if it works for you, it works for you. I'm not saying that you think that it's a bad system. I wanted an excuse to use the Norman Rockwell. I'm 1 tile away from Tenpai right now. Holy frick. Now it's impossible to get the white DZ triplet, but that's okay. Live reading of Riichi Book 1 sub-goal win. I don't know if people would actually like that. I think I'm a decent reader, but like, I was thinking that reading Riichi Book 1 is good and bad in the sense that you kind of have to look at the examples, you know? There's a lot of pictures in Riichi Book 1 of different Mahjong hands, a lot of different Mahjong iterations as well, so you kind of got to be locked in. Singing Riichi Book 1 win? Okay. that's a more doable one. Wow! Okay, this, if we get to pawn the Southwind, you will see an amazing weight. I think that if we get to pawn the Southwind, we get to win off of the 2 of characters, the 5 of characters, or the 8 of characters, I think. Isn't it more than that? The 2 or the 5, or the 5 of the 8. I guess it's not that amazing if we get to pawn the Southwind, but it feels good. You know what I mean? It kind of feels awesome to be able to wait on that. If you're like me, you also have to learn the Mon tile symbols to read Book 1. Yeah, they don't have the little Arabic numbers in Riichi Book 1, which is another hurdle to jump over if you want to. I mean, this is Tenpai if I take it. And I might not get into Tenpai, but I also just believe in myself. Do you have the nuts? Like, what is going on here? Like, is all triplets or maybe like the worst half outside hand I've ever seen in my entire life? Red Dragon came from within your hand. Maybe you're just trying to get into Tenpai before the end of the game. I don't know what's going on here. I don't know if I want to know, you know? Just learn Chinese numbers? Uh-oh, someone's about to... But if you learn the Chinese numbers wrong, they will call the guards and you will be forced to drink the soup. I'm sorry. It's a tough classroom. It's definitely a tough classroom. The rare times I get to play Riichi Mahjong IRL is so good. It's really fun to play IRL. It's like, it gives you, like, not only is it fun to play Riichi Mahjong and make friends and all that jazz, like, that's, you know, on lock. I have to take this. Southwind, there's still a chance that it comes out. Like, it's probably not going to come out, but, like, there's still a small chance. Devil Eggs, thank you so much for the follow. I really appreciate it. But it's also, like, you get to fidget with something, you know? You get to touch something. It's very rare. Like you could... I'm going. I'm genuinely going. I have to. I literally have to. Pawn. Interesting. No. I mean, this is good. This is good. It's not amazing for me, but now it's even slightly more easy to climb out of the Shadow Realm. We still have another dealer seat in South too, so it's not all Jover for me, but that hand should have won. That's just a real stinker. That hand, I think that hand should have won. 7-8 burp. 7-8-9 San Shokler. Oh my god. Am I an idiot now? Am I just straight up idiot posting in the club? This feels too fast and too stupid. Which is my parent. Oh, it's actually the greatest. It's actually the greatest decision I've ever made. All right, we're 1 tile away from Tenpai now. Phosophilite. Phosophilite. Thank you so much for the follow. I really appreciate it. I really appreciate it. What the frick happened? I made some bad financial decisions. I went all in on Dogecoin. I didn't see the rug pull coming. Yeah, that half flush seemed good. And then Leftwood was in a vulnerable position. They called Riichi. Like, them drawing the Southwind, isn't that, like, extremely, likely? Okay. I could single tile York it for the Dora as well. Sanshoku 3 Dora is disgusting. I have to go like this now. This hand, never do this. Never do this. We just got so unbelievably lucky. Sanshoku Dora red 5. This is a grody hand. This is genuinely just a disgusting, like, this is a grody hand. Holy moly. Why not go outside as well? I've got social anxiety. Number 2, why not go fully outside with this hand? I want to keep the red 5. If I have an open hand, half outside hand is 1 Han only. So it's the same if you have a red 5. And I have a 6, 7, 8 in my hand. So it's really hard to go for the full outside hand here. It's not a, like, 7, 8, 9 mixed triple sequence often will have the full half outside or full outside hand as well, but in this situation it's a little tricky. Just foes will do. Love the stream. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. Yeah, I can't do anything else. I have to just deal into Left Lord's domain expansion, Bamboo Forest, if I, you know, but whatever. They also have to deal into mine. You know what I mean? If I'm going to have to discard a tile, I want to discard the 8. I don't want to discard a 5. They could have a pair of the red 5s and something else. This is still fine. It's still Sanshoku 1 Dora red 5. Nothing has changed about the value of this hand. Left Lord has to discard my 7 of circles if they are going for this this very silly billy green dragon half flush in the bamboo suit. They literally have to. Unless they want to fold, but then they're probably not going to want to fold. Why? They're scared about what their Twitch chat and what their YouTube chat is going to say about their character if they do fold. Oops, and then I deal in. Okay, very lucky that we did not deal in with the 1 at bamboo. I don't know if this hand is worth fighting for as hard as I am fighting for it right now, but it's kind of slick with it, you know? You see the Sanshoku, I opened out my hand early. This might just be the sunk cost fallacy going deeper and deeper. Wired Ball, thank you for the follow. Shiner, good tidings, good tidings. Okay. At least, okay. Now this is awesome. I mean, everyone knows what I'm going for. It should be no secret that I'm going for a 7, 8, 9, something stupid, right? But like now all the 6s are gone, so it's literally impossible for someone to have a 5, 6. So maybe because of that being in the discards, someone is slightly more likely to throw the 7 of circles. Please, I'm begging you. Waiting on the door indicator is bad. Like no one ever wants to throw the door indicator, but Left Lord going for a half flush. Conditions might be kind of coming together for, oops. There's always money in the sumo stand. Deexma Nuts? No, this is a real name. Thank you so much for the follow. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. The Sanshokler has logged on. This is good. All we need to do is make it into, South 2. We get another crack at the dealer seat. Holy frick, not a bad hand to start things off with as well. Oh, maybe I should have kept that 9 of circles, right? We have so much garbage in our hand. It feels like we're kind of pressed to go for the half flush in the something suit. I don't really know though. All honors. We could do a little bit of all honors. We could do a little bit of big 3 dragons. Words uttered by the truly deranged. I think I'm supposed to try to make the rest of my hand make sense. Don't get me wrong, like, it's looking bad. Oh, no. I think we're about to lose this hand. How do you know that, Yusong? I just get the heebie-jeebies. Like, our hand is bad. It's awesome that we drew into the 6 of circles, but our hand is, like, all in all, kind of terrible with it. Yikes, dude. Yikes. Oh, man, this doesn't feel good. This hand does not feel good. Right Lord is also pawning up a storm. Okay. Here's what I hope. Genuinely, here's what I hope. I don't believe in myself as much as I believe in Right Lord to win. 3 dragons, Prage. It could still happen. It's slightly less likely to happen. I want, because a Cross Lord is not going to fold this hand. I want Right Lord to win from a Cross Lord because I think Right Lord is gonna win this game outright no matter what. If I do this, I'm 1 tile away from Tenpai. If I do this, I'm 2 tiles away from Tenpai, albeit with a slightly more valuable hand. I don't think my likelihood of winning this hand is that high to begin with. I think I'm gonna take the fast and easy, the faster Tenpai. At least that's the thought process. You absolutely don't have to agree with it. Okay, a Cross Sword is in Tenpai. I think that they also have a very easy pathway into half flush in the circle suit. Right Lord is going Honey Badger strategy. They actually do not care. Oh my god. Okay. All right. It's all fricked up right now. It's all fricked up. Really? Really? It's Genbutsu to 2. The something suit always works. This is gross. That's gross. I mean, it's actually so good for us. Left Lord is the dealer. They have to pay out the dealer penalty. Suddenly, I'm out of the Shadow Realm by doing absolutely nothing. Pisangu, good tidings on YouTube, good tidings. A little womp womp, but that's okay. This hand is okay, right? A little bit of a Riichi Pinfu banger. We can accept the Dora. It's not looking horrific for us. Deserved, yeah, maybe, yeah. Right Lord, I mean, Right Lord's been in the Riichi Mahjong content creation game for so long. You know what I mean? Master once, I mean, they're due for a victory. A Crosssword, they got the nice Akagi drip going on right now. Not bad. Loch Ness pattern in the match history. Don't hate that. Someone at Yostar just logged on to ruin my entire life. Okay, I see you. Left Lord. Let's see who deserves this one. Also, Master 1-star. Mario pattern in the match history, but also a pretty formidable first place percentage as well, you know? Right Lord is a tyrant. I mean, they're on something right now. I think that if we can continue winning like these smaller hands, though, I'm not going to complain. You know what I mean? Now, this is a tricky situation. I'm actually going to throw the 5 of bamboo. I believe in this hand to get better. I like this 8-9 shape, actually. Usually, I think this is a really, really bad shape, but the tile that we're waiting on, the 7 of circles, is the Dora. So this makes this bad shape, like, way better for us in this instance. How do I feel about keeping the 4 of characters around? Not amazing, but if I draw into a 4-5 or something, I might cut like this, followed by a Westwind, followed by Westwind. Like, that might be our path into a Riichi Pinfu something situation, you know? Right Lord chose dealing into orphans every month. I know they definitely made a deal with some kind of devil here. They made a deal. Me with my Chainsaw Man Mahjong parody. You make a deal with the Tenpai devil, and then the Tenpai devil is just like, I wanna be there. You're gonna play some horrible games of Riichi Mahjong. I just want to see it when it happens. That's a good Chainsaw Man reference. That's a good Chainsaw Man reference. Look. Wow! I pay out the dealer penalty on a Mongon plus hand? Really? Riichi E. Potzler. Oh no, I pay out 6,000. Oh! Me at Lowe's, that's a good Chainsaw Man. I'll +2 that. I'll absolutely +2 that. This is a fricked up situation. This is a terrible situation. This is a messed up game for messed up people. Lunarly, good tidings. Turning out the Riichi Sumo like butter. Absolutely they are. Our nut draw right now is Southwind. I was going to say South of Wind. No. Southwind or White Dragon. Either of those go wild for us. Tanyao could actually go wild for us here. We don't need to win by a lot. We just need to win by a little. That's the name of the game right now. It's either that or Left Lord deals into something fierce, like something snatched, if you will. I need Left Lord to have the worst day of their life. Ooh, okay. And we can accept the Dora, you know. I'm not going to say no to the Dora. Lord, tell me how to say no to this. If it comes our way. Like, definitely not. Left Lord, I'm scared about this 9 of, I'm scared about this 9 of bamboo zuzziness that they're doing, because like, one of the reasons that I could see them doing this is if they have a pair of the white dragons in their hands. So we might be in a weird situation. I see mystery exists in every table. Dijksma, absolutely. Okay, they're doing something just. Well, you have triple triplets. You have triple triplets. If that's the case, then I genuinely deserve to lose. If they have triple which is like Sanshoku, but oh, okay. I mean, you could still have triple triplets. Wow. Don't Ron me. Flexible bandage. Oh my god, I just got 2 back-to-back subs. Thank you so much. Me at Subway when there's a BOGO deal. Coid, thank you so much for the prime. Flexible bandage, thank you so much for the prime. I sincerely appreciate it. Thank you for joining me on this very turbulent Destroy Dora December. I mean, I'm gonna go for it. I think this hand is not bad. I can't have Left Lord winning a huge hand anyway. You know what I mean? So like, I have no choice but to YOLO send. All breezy. Al Breezy, thank you for the tier 1. I appreciate that as well. Sometimes in the darkest of times, you must rely on the Twitch primes that came before you. What are you talking about? I'm scared, man. I'm scared. I'm scared of dealing into Left Lord. 3 3 of bamboo might genuinely come out. 3 of bamboo might genuinely come out. 2 of bamboo might genuinely come out. Oh my god, please. Please. No, dude. Ah! What is there to... It is this tile. It is this tile. It is this tile that came from a 7-9. It is absolutely that tile. I can't, dude. I can't. I'll put $10 on the line right now. The tile that they have in their hand, Akagi voice. I've cast a magic spell on that tile. It's the 9 of circles. It's either that or it's the effing Dora tile. Like, we can't, I literally cannot play, like, I can't. The best case scenario is that I pawn the 3s and then oh, no, I should have kept that 2 of bamboo. Or that was from a while ago, right? I don't think that was from right now. Yes! I just saw my neighbor walk past my open window. Yes! Yes! Mahjong! Mahjong! Can't be me. Can't be me. Actually can't be me. Holy. And left foot has to go for a Yakuman. They have to go for the stupidest hand of all time. All we need to do... I mean, if we get a Mongon, we end in second. That's really good. A Mongon would be nice. But we don't play for low percentage nonsense here. I'm not Sabrina Carpenter. I'm not doing any nonsense. Ashtoon, thank you for the follow. Good tidings, good tidings. If we just win with a 1 Han banger, that's all we need to leave this corporeal realm in third. I was about to say first, but that's a Freudian slip. That's how good third is in this game. I would snort third place right on this table. I would snort off third place off of someone's ass. I would genuinely... oh my goodness. Yes. That's all we need. That's all I'm trying to say, okay? That's all I'm trying to say. Third place is so good in this game. Third place is so good. Second, third is a fine day in the Mahjong lines. It's absolutely good. Left Lord is going for orphans. Luckily for us, they're not getting any biters. Like they can't all of these tiles they're not drawing anything, because if they were, tiles would be coming from inside their hand, and these are just sumo giri tiles. This 5-7 shape looks horrific now. It absolutely looks horrific. I'm gonna try to discard my orphans sooner rather than later. If they have Tenpai now, that's a goddamn Christmas miracle. They might also just go for a half flush in something. Like, they don't need 1,000,000 points to win off of me. They just need some points to win off of me. Here's what I want. I want a Crosslord to deal into Right Lord's Mongon. That would also go extremely hard. 7 of bamboo. Any 7 of bamboos in the chat? 4-6-8 shape is also fine. Like, I don't... If I draw into a 5, awesome. If I draw into a 7, still kind of awesome, right? Nagashi Mongon? I think it's a little too low percentage for me. It's not quite my tempo in the low percentage sense. Left Lord is going for either orphans or a flush in the bamboo suit. I want to keep my eyes open just in case 4 copies of any given orphan tile get thrown. You are going for bamboo tiles. I will not let you have that later in the game. Imagine if I dealt in there. I don't know why I opened my mouth like that. Now it would be really funny if I dealt in. If Left Lord cuts 4 of characters, I go. I think I chi here. I might be able to call it chasing Riichi, but I do not think it's correct. I genuinely just don't think it's correct. I want Right Lord to win this one. I want them to sumo. Do I have enough safety tiles? Because if your friends don't run, then they're no friends of mine. Oh, good one, Yusong. I think it's good. I think it's a good joke, actually. I think it's a good joke, Yusong. We do have enough safe tiles. 1, 2, 3-ish. It's not looking great. I mean, this tile also looks fairly safe, right? They could have a, what, a 2-4? I don't love that. Wow, a Crosslord not rolling over and dying. Riichi Pinfu Dora. I don't want to deal in, though. I just don't want to deal in. I just really don't want to deal in. Like, it's such a low percentage thing. It's such a low percentage thing. If we sumo, it's Pinfu Dora sumo. It's only 3 Han. That's like obviously not enough. But I just don't want to draw into the kiss of death. I just don't. Honestly, you're going to call me a coward for this. I'm not doing this. This actually doesn't feel that safe. Have you been watching my YouTube videos recently? And that's not a plug for the channel. It's just like, Christ almighty. Like, Yeah. Good one, buddy. But now, no matter what, I know that they're in Tenpai. So long as Left Floor doesn't win off of this moment, we're chilling. Oh my god. Enjoy third. Enjoy third. Deal in. Enjoy second. Okay. That stream flew by. Holy frick. Folks, thanks for joining me. Thanks for all the support today. We got a second and 2/3. That's not bad. It's genuinely not bad. We'll be back on Wednesday. I don't know if there's any Zhang collabs, but I did reach out to some friends and colleagues. I'll keep you updated in the Discord. Thanks for all the berries today. I appreciate that. I'll be back on Wednesday, both on YouTube and on Twitch at 3 p.m. Pacific, playing some more Mahjong. If that's something that you're into. New YouTube videos every single day. I can't wait for you to see some of these YouTube videos that come out for a multitude of reasons. But I need you to, like, I just can't wait. I genuinely just can't wait. Until next time, please take care of yourself. Please be kind to yourself, okay? Make sure to take care of yourself during the holidays. It's a cold and lonely time of year. So, yeah, please take care. Please be kind to yourself, okay? I need to know if the 9 was his weight. You're absolutely goddamn right you are. Hang on. Before we leave, I have to check. I have to check. I absolutely have to check. Hang on. I'm sorry for the fake out, but like I need to know. I need to know. It was like South 3 is something. This is 9 of. It's 9 of circles. He's goated. He's so good at Mahjong. He's actually just so good at Mahjong. All right. Because it's half outside hand. It literally has to be. Because if that 7 came from within their hand after they pawned, the only shape that would make sense for is 7-9. I cast a magic spell on that tile. I don't know what you want me to tell me. And that's just me quoting Akagi. That's a good YouTube short. That's a great. That's God, what a lame thing to say at the end of your stream. Oh, that's a good YouTube short. Take care of yourselves. I'll see you in the Discord immediately after today's stream. Okay. Thank you so much for all the support. It's been I really appreciate it. All right, take care, everyone. Bye.